Hello and welcome. This is me trying out a new feature on the YouTube app. I'm not really much of a YouTube live person, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So today's video is I thought I'll bring you the news for the Pokemon Go update. As all of you may or may not have already known, there is, if you guys still play Pokemon Go and you're on the game, and then all of a sudden all the gyms, you can't go into any of the gyms, they've all been taken down or rather disabled and stuff like that, so that's not too bad. It should be coming out pretty damn soon. So I've got some news to say, so I'll bring it up here right now for you. Pokemon Go's big gym revamp is rolling out on both iOS and Android now, and the patch notes show that there are more to this update than multiplayer, along with the changes to how gyms work and the new cooperative raid battle feature are too much tinier additions that are known. I don't know how I say that word. Something super useful. Alright, okay, so the update's patch notes point out that players can now search through their Pokemon collection in order to find different monsters more quickly. It will work by nickname, species, Pokedex number, and even type, meaning players can filter through just how many, say, Fire-type Pokemon they have on hand for a raid battle against a Venusaur. Alright, okay. For anyone with a ton of Pokemon, this is long overdue. Those of us who still have a lot of catching to do will appreciate the other small thing in this update, a virtual indicator to unvisited Pokestops as well. Okay, they're kind of a system like that already. Pokestops that haven't been hit up for items yet are marked by a blue floating Pokeball, turning purple after their photo spins after swiped. So that's basically what we're having at the moment. They fade back into blue after time as they reset. So yeah, that's basically like an untouched Pokestop. It's blue first, you spin it, and then it turns purple. You come out of it, and it will stay purple for 5 minutes, and then it will reset. It's not really much about the. There's not really much about the actual new update coming out, so it's. Well, it's the same one. Let's go over to find an actual bit of news. Okay. Pokemon Go's new gym and raids are going live as we speak. I don't think that they are, but okay. So, well, it's only a matter of time before Pokemon Go starts bringing its gyms back online for its ground rework update. But it appears at the moment, is nigh. I hate it when that does that. You're reading something and it just scrolls straight back down. You lose where you are. About a day after the gyms went down. But what seems to be the case is that Niantic is also rolling out raids with no qualifiers about whether or not they're rolling out in selected cities like they originally said. Okay, that's fair enough. Here are the patched note list for the updates currently rolling out for the Apple and Android devices. Alright, so you got a list here. Number 1, gym features significantly updated to the add to add all the new movement systems. Okay, added new gym. Again, my computer, I don't like this one bit. I'm reading something, it just instantly goes back down to the bottom. Added new gym badge feature, added in-app and push notification system for gyms. That's not too bad. Added raid battles, a new cooperative gameplay experience. Okay. Added 4 new items available only by completing raid battles. That will be interesting. Added raid tap to nearby screen. Added search functionality to Pokemon collection screen. And the last one on the list, added visual indicator to unvisited Pokestops. And it's done it again.
Have you ever wondered?
Shush. That was a random advert we had there. This is in line with everything laid out in the update announcement yesterday, but again the implementations was that raids would be rolling out in the coming weeks after the gym rework launched. At first, only in selected places. These notes seem to indicate it's all being rolled out together, but we'll have to see for certain what's going on when the game itself updates, which hasn't happened quite yet, but should be any minute, judging by what we're seeing here. Oh, okay, so we should be seeing it sometime within the next week or 2 weeks maybe. However, we all know how Niantic is about it. You know, they tend to like doing all this sort of stuff and then say that they're doing it at the end of June, and then 8 months later they then start doing it. Or they'll say at the end of June, and we'll have to wait until like next year. We said the end of June, we didn't say what year. Thank you, Niantic. Players should notice that there are now more gyms in the area than there were before, since gyms can now be spun like Pokestops. Many old stops have been replaced by gyms. To give more players the opportunity for fortified gyms in particular in participating in raids. Okay, fair enough. So that means then, I haven't actually been on like the actual Pokemon Go game around my area for quite some time, so I'm not too sure how. We only had one gym around the area that was like within a minute's walking distance, so it'll be interesting to see if there's any more that are around that have become gyms. I'm kind of hoping to see at least one more gym like within a minute's walk from me. We'll see. Okay, so the updates. So please check back here. Okay, update. The patch has been data mined to reveal that yes, legendary Pokemon will be able to spawn as raid bosses to be defended and captured. Oh my god, sweet. Finally, after just over a year nearly just over a year, they even have their own unique eggs. Okay, there is not confirmation that legendaries are going live right when raids are introduced, which means unlikely, as Niantic will want to test the system pretty extensively beforehand. Yeah, opening that paradox box for potential problems. Yeah, it's likely these elements are just being placed in the game now to be activated later, like we've seen with various raid and gym updates elements already. Yeah, that's basically. I don't think that when the new system for the gym comes out with the raids, I really don't think that they're actually going to have all the legendary Pokemon in there as well straight away, even though it has been data mined. The second update would be Niantic has just announced that the Fire and Ice event, well, that's almost pretty much over now. And this takes a long, yeah. So that's basically it, really, for this website. Let's try and find another website with the actual. Let's try and go onto the Niantic's website. Let's see what they say. If it loads. News. Okay. So I've just gone into Niantic's website, and the first thing I see is several reasons to use Pokemon Go in classrooms. Yeah. So I don't think there is one. No, there isn't. You actually go on Niantic's website, and they don't really have any news about the Pokemon gyms at all. Just got ingression. In Greece, sorry, not ingression. Yeah, going on their website was a bust. Pokemon. Okay, so there was one from the Daily Mirror actually, 2 hours ago. So let's see this one. Pokemon Go gyms under construction as Niantic prepares massive, in big capital letters, update including motivational meters and raid battles. Go away, pop-ups. If you log into Pokemon Go app today, you might notice something not quite right. Well, no, that is... you won't find something quite right there. Obviously, Niantic, the developer of the hit mobile game, has closed all of its gyms around the world in preparation for one of its biggest updates yet. So the picture looks, the fan art that they've made is pretty good. Gyms are where players go to train their Pokemon and fight against other trainers to earn combat points and Poké Coins, which can be spent in-game on items. Now, here's another thing. I don't know whether, even though all the gyms have been sort of completely shut down, I had like 10 Pokemon in 10 different gyms with my main account. And I was using that to earn 100 coins a day for in-app purchases. And since all of the gyms have been sort of closed, I don't know, I haven't been on it yet, so I might do that a little bit later, straight after I go offline, and I might find that. That means for every single day the gyms are offline, people are like losing coins because they're not being able to like gain any through their Pokemon being in a gym. Okay. Each gym is owned by one of 3 teams, which is required to defend the gym from other teams while increasing its prestige by winning battles. Yes, we all know that. It's quite a complex system, not really, and one that Niantic admits is broken. Yes, it is broken, as most gyms are dominated by very strong Pokemon that most players have no hope in beating. Exactly. That's like me. I have quite a few strong Pokemon, and I've put them in like my local gyms, and I have noticed that they stay there. Now it's okay for me. However, when you get that prestige up to level 10, it's very difficult for new players to even come in and try and get that out because it's just, it's very, very hard for them to even do that. Even if there's like 3 or 4 of them. Now the company has announced it is revamping the gym system. Yes, once again we all know that, to make ownership more. Don't know how you say that word. Collaborative, and to encourage more players to visit the gyms. So basically, it's trying to get people into gyms more, out of their houses more, into playing a Pokemon game in certain places where gyms are. Fair enough. Here are the key features of the new gym system, which will be launching as soon as the update has been rolled out to players around the world. Collaborative ownership. Well, if it's anything to do with the fan art, I'm pretty happy with that. Gyms are no longer based on prestige and training. Instead, they now feature 6 placed permanent slots that can be filled by the controlling team's Pokemon. Each Pokemon assigned to these slots must be unique. So that's no more level 10 gyms with 10 blisters in it. That's fantastic. Each Pokemon assigned to these slots must be unique. For example, only one Blissey can be assigned to a gym at a time. Opposing teams will battle the Pokemon in order they were assigned to the gym. That's actually better, and that's better than having battling them from weak till too strong. When a Pokemon is assigned to a gym, a motivational meter will be displayed. Pokemon assigned to defend a gym lose motivation over time as they are defeated in battle. As a Pokemon loses motivation, its CP will temporarily decrease, making it easier for opponent teams to defend. Okay, to help keep the Pokemon motivated and in tip-top shape for the next battle, trainers can treat their team's Pokemon to some berries, which will restore their motivation. If a Pokemon loses all motivation, it will leave the gym and return to its trainer the next time it loses a Pokemon battle. Okay, that's not too bad. That's alright. From what I can see, if this artwork's actually pretty cool. If this is what we are going to be seeing, not too bad. Not too bad. Visiting gyms will now allow you to earn badges, which will serve as mementos for your Pokemon Go adventure and reflect your contribution to the gym's success. That finally, you're going to be recognised for all the hard work that you do in your own gym. I can't tell you how annoying it was having to do all the hard work in my local gym and not get recognised for that. Thank God that's going to happen. You'll be able to level up your badges by battling, giving berries to the Pokemon in the gym, and spinning the gym's photo disc to acquire items just as you do Pokestops. Well, there you go. Okay. You can earn the opportunity to receive bonus items and increase reward for gyms by raising the level of your badges. Okay, fair enough. A raid battle is a new cooperative gameplay experience that encourages you to work with each other, trainers to defeat an extremely powerful Pokemon known as the raid boss. Before a raid battle begins, all Pokemon assigned to the gym will return to their trainers and a large egg will appear above the gym. When the countdown above the gym reaches 0, the raid boss will be revealed. Before you battle the raid boss, you'll need a raid pass. You can get one free raid pass per day by visiting a gym, but you can only hold one at a time. You can also get premium raid passes from the in-game shop. Upon using your pass to join the battle, you and up to 20 other trainers work together to defeat the raid boss. If you successfully defeat the raid boss within 5 minutes, within a 5-minute time limit, you'll have the chance to catch an extra powerful Pokemon of your own. Yes, finally, we are finally starting to see some information and some depth as to. Do you remember that the actual opening credits for Pokemon Go? The advert for it, and it was everyone gathered in Times Square or Union Square, I don't know which one it was, to try and catch a Mewtwo. This is it. This is finally it. The raid battle will be rolled out slowly over the next few weeks, starting as a beta, with raids visible only to subset of players at certain gym locations. Over a few days, Niantic will invite more players to participate and enable raids at more gyms around the world. Yay! Anyway, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. I can go on for hours doing this, but I hope you enjoyed some of that little bit of information, and I will see you later on.